welcome to another segment of On the Go with Natasha Perez. And today we're going to be talking about a very serious concern, and that is depression. What is depression, and the 4 tips that you can do if you feel that you're dealing with depression or someone that you know and love have depressive symptoms. Well, with everything going on in the world, you have many individuals who are having depressive symptoms or who have anxiety issues or symptoms. Because, of course, COVID-19, you have people who are in the hospital, people who have passed away, unfortunately, and also the restrictions where you can't go out to the places where you used to frequent because now you have to stay indoors. And then, of course, you have protests and you have the inequalities that are consistently happening to African Americans and people of color, and that can wear and tear on your emotional health. And then you have, of course, the 40 plus Americans who are unemployed. And many of them don't know when their next meal is coming from. They don't know where it's coming. And they cannot pay their bills. So it really takes a toll on their emotional and their mental health. And so what is depression? Well, depression is a medical need. It's a medical issue. Because what it does is it impacts the way that you think, it impacts the way that you feel, and it impacts the way that you act. And so what is depression in its entirety? It's extreme or intensified level of sadness. And it impacts the way that your surroundings. And so things that you once enjoyed, you can't enjoy it because you don't feel like it. You may sleep more often, you may eat more often or less, or you may not get any sleep. You may be withdrawn, you may not want to speak to anyone on the phone and do the things that you once enjoyed. And so what do you do if you feel that you have depression or anxiety or know someone that has it and you want to help? Well, the first thing, as a licensed clinician, I am licensed in 2 states, and I've been licensed for over 16 years. And what I say often is that you want to seek a professional. You want to get professional help. So you might want to start with your medical practitioner, your PCP, your doctor. You may want to start with them, and then they can refer you to either a licensed therapist or a psychologist or a psychiatrist. And in doing so, you can get a diagnosis, a confirmation that you are depressed. And of course, we are skilled enough to support you and get you out of that hump. We can do all that we can, but it takes you. And what I tell my clients all the time is that I would start by praising them and congratulating them and saying it takes courage to admit that something is wrong and that you need help. And it takes additional courage to say something is wrong. Something is wrong. So first, seeking help. And second, saying, yeah, this is not right. This is not who I am. Something is off kilter. So seeking help is the first. The second is, I say, go to the source that has created you. God, open up your Bible. Open it up. As a Christian, I will say, open up your Bible. And I will say, seek that source of support that you need in order to get help by it being in prayer and reminding yourself of specific scriptures that God said that he will never leave you nor forsake you. He said that he will open up the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing that you will have no room to receive. He said that if I can feed the birds of the air, look, I can take care of you. So not to worry, not to be anxious for nothing. And go into meditation so you can hear his voice. He can speak to you. The third point is, I say to all of my clients, exercise, work out, because it does something to the mind. It does something to the body. Yes, we know it helps you lose weight, but it does something to the mind, because what it does is it brings oxygen to the brain. And what happens, the brain releases natural endorphins, natural hormones that are those feel-good endorphins that allows you to have clarity of mind And not just clarity of mind, but it also helps you feel good, because you're going to end up saying, wait a minute, I'm feeling a little good. I'm feeling better. I'm not feeling in such a kind of like a rut right now. So exercise, even if it's 20 minutes a day, exercise does wonders, wonders. The fourth point is affirmations. And I have some of my affirmations that I'm going to share with you. Affirmations. And this is you writing yourself to you something that is going to, when you look at it, it's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you smile. And so I have my affirmation, and this may appear upside down because I'm showing it to you, but it says, I deserve the very best. And I actually place this in my bathroom on my mirror. So every time that I brush my teeth or I'm applying my makeup, I can be reminded of what God has in store for me. I can be reminded that I deserve the very best. I have another affirmation is, God is up to something big. God is up to something big, and he's going to do it. That is another reminder. So you can put it in your bathroom. You can put it on your refrigerator, any place that you frequent. That will help release some of the depressive symptoms. And then I have another one is, oh, this is good. I love you. I love you, Tasha. I love you. Just to be reminded how much I'm loved. Yes, how much I'm loved. And so all of these 4 points are collective things. There are many other things that you can do, but those are the 4 big ones that I often share with my clients. I say, definitely seek help by a professional. I say, go to the source and pray and meditate, find inner peace. I say also exercise. Exercise does wonders to the brain, to the body, to the mind. And then, of course, affirmations, reminding how much you are loved. And so with that said, I say depression does not have to be the hold on you. You can go in and sit in the driver's seat of that vehicle and take over and get help when necessary. Because it's a real thing. It's a medical issue that is real. It's not fake. And if you've never dealt with depression ever in your life, and all of a sudden you're starting to feel different, it's okay. It affects close to 70% of Americans, 70% of people, because many people go through fluctuations. They may be depressed during transitions in their life, and then they get out of it. So it's not a death sentence, and it doesn't mean that you are weak. I need you to hear that. It doesn't mean that you are weak. And so with that said, I am Natasha Paris. Please share this video with anyone that you believe may be dealing with depressive symptoms, letting them know that there is a way out and that they are not alone. There are many people like myself that can support them. So definitely subscribe below and share. I'm Natasha Paris, and I look forward to the next segment. We got a lot of stuff to cover. And so I want everyone to be blessed, stay healthy, and stay protected. Have a good one. God bless you.